Azure is Microsoft's public cloud computing service provider, and Azure is truly massive and very famous. Azure regions are available in different cities in around the world, with fast and secure data centers. Everything related to each of the data centers around the world are discussed, with table and images. Stay tuned. Azure has a number of different geographies, currently, 52 regions in 140 countries. What are regions? Region is a set of data centers with a defined perimeter of latency connected through a dedicated network. Data centers are placed within a latency-defined boundary in each Azure region. They're linked to a specialized low-latency regional network. This architecture guarantees that Azure services in any region provide the highest speed and security possible. Do we need data centers with cloud? Yes, we still need data centers that have racks of equipment, because you have to run all that computing power somewhere. For example, if we don't have any computer, how will you play an online game, though the game is hosted on web servers, not on your computer? What are availability zones? Physically, different sites within each area that are tolerant of local failures are known as availability zones. Software and hardware failures, as well as natural disasters like earthquakes, floods, and fires, are all examples of failures, which can lead to unavailability of cloud service, i.e., the website will be down till the center is repaired. In Azure, a minimum of 3 independent availability zones are available in all availability zone-enabled areas to provide robustness. Availability zones in Azure. High-performance network connects Azure availability zones, with a round-trip latency of less than 2 milliseconds in most cases. If one of the availability zones goes down, the remaining 2 are designed to sustain regional services, capacity, and high availability. According to Microsoft, Azure regions are highly available, fault-tolerant, and highly scalable. Azure availability zones in Africa. In Africa, there are availability zones in 2 areas inside South Africa, exactly, in Johannesburg and Cape Town. The restriction status is something you should focus on. Only in Johannesburg zone, the restriction status is enabled. Azure availability zones in Asia Pacific. In Asia, Azure availability zones are in India, Korea, Japan, Singapore, and Australia. You can also find out some important information about the number of zones, and restrictions about each available zone in the graph above. Azure availability zones in Canada. In Canada, Azure have 2 availability zones, in Toronto and Quebec. Azure availability zones in Europe. In Europe, Azure availability zones are in France, Germany, Ireland, Norway, Sweden, Switzerland, UK, and Netherlands. Azure availability zones in Middle East. In the Middle East, Azure only have availability zones in UAE, in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Azure availability zones in USA. In the United States of America, Azure availability zones are in Iowa, Virginia, Illinois, Wyoming, California, Washington, and Phoenix. Azure availability zones in South America. In South America, Azure availability zones are available in only Brazil, in Sao Paulo and Rio. Conclusion. Azure regions and availability zones are designed to help you achieve business-critical workload resilience and dependability.